Hey, Scrapper Names fans, how are we all? So I'm up with a bit of a bonus video for you today. It's a 12 by 12 layout. I'm using this gorgeous star cut file that I have cut out obviously on my Cameo. Oh, I jumped a little bit there. Bit of editing gone wrong, I guess. I'm scrapping this gorgeous photo of my daughter from a trip away at the beginning of, well, not trip away, but a day away at the beginning of the year, going to my my partner's sister's wedding. So I took this photo in the car in the early morning because we had to get up early and travel. But yes, and I'm using this gorgeous diamond paper that I think comes from the Maggie Holmes Shine paper pad I have from memory. This video has been sitting in my to edit for a little while. It is actually an old challenge video from the challenge blog Use Your Stuff, but I didn't get a chance to edit it in time and get it up when it was on, so it's kind of an old Challenge Tuesday kind of video. So we're just going to go with a bonus one for this week. So I'm just measuring up. I have to cut you out of that, save you the hassle of watching me fiddle around cutting that blue pattern paper out, but just creating a few little layers behind my photo that will sit also in behind this star frame. Now I'm using some papers from my Kitaholic kits. I'd like to say June they are, and right now can't remember paper. Simple Stories maybe. It's all a bit of a guessing game. As I said, this video is a fair few weeks old now, so I cannot remember exactly, but I'm pretty certain that they're Simple Stories, and I'm pretty certain it's from July. If you want to know exactly, leave me a comment below and I can find out. I will let you know exactly which month and what paper. But yes, and I've also used the cut file is also from that kit. So I was just trying to kill my kit up a little bit for that month. So that's how old this video is. So it's at least a month old. Good Lord Maud. So it was a little bit finicky with these, for me, with these stars, because they're very thin and they're a bit, you know, flappy and whatnot. But I actually managed to get this stuck on without stuffing up too much, which I was pretty happy with. So I've just used some really thin glue, clear glue there, just to stick this down. Now I do come in, and I think I cut that out, but I do come in and I actually did pop some of the stars up with some foam pieces, some double-sided foam tape, just because it looked a little bit, for lack of a better word, flappy in some parts. So the stars just sort of look like they were just hanging there kind of thing. So I wanted to stick some of them a little bit and give them a bit of dimension as well, which I'm glad I did. They instead of sticking it all flat, it sort of gave it a little bit of, yeah, as I said, a little bit of dimension across the page, which was really good. And I didn't overhang too much, which was off the end. So that's what I'm doing here now. Yeah, there you go. Adding a couple of bits of double-sided tape, foam tape. I didn't do it to all of them. As I said, I just did it, just randomly picked a few that were just sitting up a little bit off the page anyway. So instead of trying to make them squish down, I thought, meh, they want to be out, they want to stand up a little bit. They want to be out in the crowd. So I put some foam tape underneath. Why not? Let them shine. Could have swore I edited this bit out, but I guess not. Anyway, now you can see what I'm doing. So maybe that, who knows? I didn't think this needed, initially I didn't think this layout would need a lot of work to it. I do think I add a fair few embellishments and bits and pockets to it because I just can't help myself. Initially because of all the diamonds in the background, and then the star cut file and the dots and, you know, the spotty pattern paper, and I thought, you know, that's going to be enough on its own. It doesn't necessarily need a lot of embellishing, and I probably could have left it and you could do the same thing. And I kind of then changed my mind. As I said, I was digging into my Kitaholic kit for that month. I'm pretty certain it was June, and these came with it. I'm certain they were June. I'm sure it's last month's. And so I wanted to really get in and use it. I'm trying to kill my kits a little bit instead of having so much left over, that I just went a little crazy. Even with the title, I sort of used 3 words on the title because why not? You know, you can't have too much left over. I've decided to try and really use my stash, because I am in a spot where I am buying a little bit more now. So I don't want to just collecting and filling space. So I would like to be filling my books, my albums with beautiful, beautiful things. So I am trying to use things up, and they're my kits, as I think I've said before, your Kitaholic kits that I get, you know, are chockers full every month. So, you know, I've always got so much left over, and that's not just Design Team, that was before that. So, you know, I'm trying to kill them a bit. Now, these thickers, I absolutely adore these. These are actually my second packet. I brought these when they first came out a little while ago. They came out with Chamel's Glitter Girl range. They are finicky with these, like the Fabulous and the Smile were really finicky because they're all connected together and they're, you know, fine, like thin and whatnot. But I just love them. I think they're stunning, that beautiful colour and the glitter. It's just in the font. Ugh, I love them. So yes, hence why they now have 3. So I balanced that out with the little stars as well. And now I'm just going to go and pop some wood veneer from that kit as well as the Kitaholic kit. Just finding a few bits and pieces. Again, that I think I'm just going to go with the rule of 3. 3 bits of wood veneer, possibly more. Who knows? I don't have the layout in front of me. I got a whole new page protectors last week at the Flutter by Designs retreat, and so on the weekend I cleaned up my scrap space a bit and put everything away in its album. So now it's locked away in my daughter's album, so I don't have it in front of me, so I don't actually know what I actually put on here now. So yeah, it's all a bit of a surprise for everyone, bit of a bonus for everyone. So yeah, anyway, just popped some of those wood veneer, left them as they were, because I quite like that natural wood-like look. It's nice and pale, adds a different colour and a different texture to the layout as well. I love these little punched out gold pieces. So such a simple little element, but I just loved them, those little gold, little punched out shapes. I just, yeah, they're so cute, the little things. Now I've just popped one of those little label tags that also came in the Kitaholic kit underneath that beautiful, because I'm going to pop my journaling on there shortly. You'll see it magically appear. See what I mean by, I mean, I added little elements. I don't think it's over embellished by any means. I do add little embellishments here and there, and I don't really add any clusters as such because of all the stars and the diamonds and the title and that. But I just couldn't help myself. You know, lots of pretties. Why not? Why on earth have I kept all of this in? I could have swore I edited all this out. Goodness gracious me. I did, see, just at the later date. So these puffy stickers as well are some Dear Lizzie ones, and I'm just going to add some of those around. At first I wasn't sure about these puffy stickers, but I grew to really love them. So I've added some there, which I did cut that out as well, but I've added some butterflies and some things around the top part of the layout. If you look closely, you'll be able to see, and like a unicorn and things here down the bottom as well. It was such the perfect photo. She was, as I said, it was like the sun was coming up. We left very early on this particular day because we had to drive all the way from Canberra into Sydney, and it was just the perfect shot. I called out to her as I turned around, and this was the photo I got, so I was really happy. But that's my layout done. I added some sequins at the end and some bling, and then it's all done. So I hope you enjoyed this bonus video, and I'll see you again hopefully on Friday with an art journal page. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.